What really ended the marriage between an NFL star and a rising model? When love alone wasn't enough. For years, Kalil and Haley Kalil looked like the perfect couple: beauty, success, fame. But behind those red carpet smiles was a private struggle they kept hidden for 7 long years. When Haley finally opened up, fans were stunned. It wasn't betrayal or money. It was something far more personal, something almost no one dares to talk about. Back in 2015, when NFL offensive tackle Kalil married former Miss Minnesota USA Haley Bailey, it seemed like a match made in heaven. He was the star athlete with a multimillion-dollar career. She was the model and scientist in training with dreams of medical school. Together, they were the kind of couple you'd see in a magazine cover story. But while their romance looked effortless, the reality behind closed doors was far more complicated. Over the next few years, Haley and Matt built a life that seemed solid, supporting each other through his NFL seasons and her growing modeling career. But something wasn't working, and it wasn't emotional distance or cheating. Emotional distance or cheating. Haley later admitted that the issue was physical, an intimacy challenge that made their marriage far more difficult than anyone could imagine. In her own words during a Twitch stream, she said, "We tried everything: therapy, doctors, even medical options. I was willing to do it all." She shared it with humor, but there was real pain behind the laughter. The frustration of two people deeply in love who simply couldn't make it work. Unlike many celebrity couples who split over ego or betrayal, Matt and Haley fought to stay together. They didn't give up easily. They sought help, looked for medical advice, and kept trying. But as Haley later explained, sometimes the problem isn't about effort, it's about compatibility. What's powerful here is how she spoke about it. Not to mock, but to show the human side of love. She said, "My life feels like a comedy, but we really tried everything." And in that sentence, you can feel both heartbreak and humor, the two emotions that often live side by side in real relationships. By 2022, the couple quietly decided to part ways. There were no explosive headlines, no bitterness online. Haley made it clear that her respect for Matt remained intact. She told TMZ Sports, "I care deeply about his privacy and what we shared together." Even after the divorce, they stayed close. She revealed they still talked often and even shared a phone plan at one point. When asked about him later, she said, "He's still one of my closest friends. Love him to death. I'm happy for him." That level of maturity is rare in celebrity breakups, and it's one reason their story stands out. After the split, Haley completely reinvented herself. She turned away from pageants and NFL fame to build her own identity online. Her viral comedy skits and honest storytelling made her one of social media's most relatable creators. From Sports Illustrated model to influencer, she's now built a brand on authenticity, laughing at life's chaos instead of hiding it. As she once said, "Social media came into my life in a way I never expected, and it changed everything." When Haley's revelations hit the internet, fans reacted with a mix of shock and respect. Yes, the headlines focused on one wild quote, but most people saw beyond it. Viewers admired how open she was, how she used humor to turn pain into connection. In a world obsessed with drama, her honesty reminded people that even picture-perfect couples face private struggles, and that vulnerability is exactly what keeps her followers rooting for her. Today, Matt has moved on and remarried, while Haley continues to grow her online empire. But what's remarkable is that neither speaks badly of the other. Their story proves that not every ending needs villains. Sometimes it's just two good people realizing their paths have changed. At the end of the day, Haley and Matt's journey shows that love isn't always enough, and that's okay. Because when respect remains, even heartbreak can turn into growth. So what do you think? Can exes truly stay friends after such a personal breakup? Let me know in the comments below.